Hey everyone, welcome. In this episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to retrieve data from a table in SQLite using Python. So far, we've created a table, we inserted data, now I want to get that data back out. So to do this, we say c.execute, and we're going to execute a new SQL statement. And this is going to be a select statement. So we say select, and then you put the columns that you want to retrieve. So you might not want to grab everything, you might just want the titles, for example. If you want to grab everything, you can use an asterisk. So select star from, and then you put the table. So imagine we had numerous tables. We might have a table for authors, books, I can't think of anything else, but there could be numerous tables, so we need to specify which one. So we'll say from books. So this is the most basic select statement. That's just going to grab everything. And then what you have to do is c.fetch. And there's three options here, fetch all, many, or one. We're going to fetch one, and this is going to return the data. So what we could do is we could say data and assign it c.fetch1. Now we can use data throughout our program. So for example, we could print data. And now let's run this and see what we get. All right, so the structure we get back is known as a tuple or a tuple. And the syntax is going to be just like a list, except we're using parentheses instead of square brackets. Now, if we were to say fetch all, in this situation, we're actually going to get a list of tuples. And we only have one tuple in there. There's only one book in the table. So that's why there's only one piece of data in here. Otherwise, it'd be a bunch of tuples separated by commas. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to comment out this insert and replace it with a new one. And pay attention here, this is a little funky, but pretty much we're going to create a list of tuples. So let's go with 3 tuples in here. So this is going to be the syntax. And the first one is going to be, are you my mother? We'll go 72 pages. My other children's book, The Diggingest Dog. That's going to be 72 pages as well. And then we'll go with another book, The Giving Tree. I actually haven't read this one, so hopefully it's all right. All right, so that is our list of tuples. And we can insert all of these by saying c.execute many. And here we're going to make an SQL statement. So we'll say insert into books, all lowercase books, and then values. And in here, we're going to put 2 question marks, and that's going to refer to the title and the pages. And then outside of the quotes, you just put books. And then lastly, we'll say con.commit, like so. Now, when we fetch all, we should get a list of all 3 of those books that we inserted. So we run this, and take a look, guys, we got all of our books back. Now you may want to be more specific about which book you want to get, since we don't just want to grab all of them all of the time. And to do that, you can go in here and say where, and then make some kind of expression, and we'll get into all the different things you can do here, but for now we'll just go with where title equals, and note here we're using a single equals here, not a double equals like you would compare values in Python. So in SQL you use a single equals, in Python you would use a double equals to compare values. So where title is, are you my mother? And then we're using double quotes here since we're within single quotes. All right, so let's run this now. And we just get one book back, are you my mother? It's still within a list, so whether it's in a list or not changes how you work with the data, but we're gonna be getting into that soon. Now, it might be the case where, let's say, for example, you accidentally put an extra book in here. So in that situation, we're going to have a duplicate. So what I want to do is I want to teach you guys how to delete data, and that's what we're going to be talking about in the next video. So stay tuned and be sure to subscribe.